Well, Elaine Wynn, what do I have to say about her? I thank God every day for her and for her coming into my life and in this communities and schools life. We have grown phenomenally. We've reached millions of kids because of her and her belief. It's been such a gift to walk with her and beside her as we have grown CIS over the years. I first met her many, many years ago. We had just started our first school in LA, and a young lady that was our site coordinator there moved to Vegas. And apparently Elaine was wondering what to do about all these kids who were ended up dropping out of school and getting into gangs and all. And I still remember my first meeting with her. I went out there and she had a group, all the right people in the room. And at that time we had these big training manuals. She knew more about CIS than I did when I met her, and she said she would sign up to bring it into Las Vegas. We had some difficulties in the first years. She hung in there and then was able to put a board together there, and fortunately she went on our national board. And I told her that my friend Jim, who had helped get us to this point, he said that she was one of two people that he would hope would replace him as the board chair. And I told her she was definitely my choice. And she said yes. And the rest is history, because she took CIS to huge heights over her tenure as being the board chair. And she was always surprising me. One is when I stepped out as president and Dan Cardinelli took my place, they did an unusual thing. They kept the crazy uncle that didn't push me out. They asked if I would stay and serve as vice chair of the board. And of course, I'm a movement person. I never felt like I had a job. I just was going to continue. Instead of full-time working, I'd be full-time volunteering, which has given me so much hope in life, and to be able to spend all these years more with her. What you're seeing here in the background is one of the ways she surprised me. She was always finding a way to surprise me. I had been in the board constantly talking about that we needed to be sure we had an innovation center, because we had to find out new ways to do CIS, particularly in rural America where we couldn't build boards. How do we institutionalize it? How do we affect all kids, not just urban or suburban but far reaches of rural America where there is no infrastructure or boards, but these kids so desperately need us. We had a big event where she had flown in about 80 of our alumni, and we were at the Beverly Hilton, and our alumni were introducing the various people that we had present there. But on this last night, I thought it was all over, and another one of our incredible board members, Lenny Stern, came out and said, "Hey, we have one more thing." And I thought, well, gee, I thought it ended on a high note. What's he doing? I want the old guy with the white hair in the front to come up on the stage. The lights all went out, and all these alumni had lights around their necks and came up and surrounded me, and I lost it. And Elaine was up on the screen with a big smile on her face like, "I got you." And she knew I wouldn't be pleased calling it the Milliken Innovation Center, so she didn't bother to tell me that it was fait accompli. So what you're seeing here today is the center that she and our incredible board raised a good bit of money just on that one weekend so that we could have this innovation center. And then they built a wall that tells a little bit of our history and our journey. So thank you, Elaine. I love you, and just so glad that we've been able to walk this together, and we're going to walk it till they put us under.